You know what's exciting? You are making so much space in your life. You are making so much space. And when you make space, things can come in. When you fill up your time, when you fill up your schedule, when you fill up your life, when you fill up your mind, when you fill up whatever, there's no space for things to come in. But the thing about space is that we can feel so uncomfortable in space, especially if we have past traumas of needing to figure or fill our life with like stress or things or working because of the ways that we were taught or the ways that we were and they want to come in actually and like correct the way that I'm saying that of like obviously there's work. We're all here to come and bring our purpose to life in some way, okay? And there's a need to survive and, yeah. I'm hearing like not everybody's path is that 111. But they're obviously working is not bad. But what they're trying to say is that sometimes when we move from thing to thing so fast, we do not allow the magic of the universe to take place. The magic of a new opportunity that we would have never imagined to come through. And that's what they're like asking you to do, but also what you're doing. But they're like, once you make that space, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Literally, don't freak out. Continue to practice your patience and your holding your frequency at a very high level. You made the space, and this could be months ago that you made the space. This could be weeks ago. You could also be in the 222. I love when I get angel numbers. This could be on, I don't remember what I was gonna say with the next thing, but basically you are making space. Oh, this could be in the future at some point that you're making space. But whatever it is, you are making space, okay? You are making space, and it's a good thing. And we, as a collective, whoever's watching this, have to get comfortable with being in that space. There's a lot of space talk going on. But sitting in that and like being in that and honoring that and letting the magic happen before we rush and decide before the universe has decided like what is aligned for us, just makes us like create the same pattern. And that's okay, that's fine, that's good. But if you're looking for something different, that's not the way to go about it. And so they're asking you to just be in this space, to just be okay with being in this space. And they're like, okay, please, just do that. Please. They're like clenching their jaw, like, please, I'm telling you. Like, don't. They're like, it's like when you're like, they're like trying to be quiet or like under their breath and they're like, don't do that. Like, don't let them see. Like, they're trying to be like so under their breath. Just like, okay, like, you're gonna be fine. But if you need to learn that lesson again, then maybe you need to learn that lesson again, But they're like, at this very moment, whoever you are watching this, like, just allow some time. Because things don't, I was wondering why I just got flowers yesterday. And I was like, I feel like I want these like right here in the video. So I set them up right there. And it's like, things are growing. A seed can be this tiny, teeny thing. And it takes months to grow. a plant can take years to grow into this beautiful thing. And that's where they're like, you are planting the seeds. Just by allowing for this space, like a seed doesn't like to be scrunched in. It can't survive if it has to compete all the time. Obviously, there's different types of seeds that are better at competing, better at finding the light, but it's like you need to honor this slowness and this space and this emptiness that you get to feel. And that can be so uncomfortable, because if you've lived a life, is exactly what I was saying before, of like these past traumas, these I'm about to hit 555 and I was like getting distracted. 555 on the timestamp. Lots of angel numbers today. Okay, they're asking me to bring in this example of my own life. Okay, so I don't remember exactly what I was doing at this period of life, but I remember I think I had just like gotten another job or something, and I was like not worried about money. and there was this I remember just like, you know, relaxing and kind of just be like, I have a job, like I'm not worried about money. And I remember like consciously like my brain kind of short-circuiting like in that moment and being like, okay, let's fill that stress with something. Let's fill that space, or let's fill that space with some other stress. What else do I have to think about? What else do I have to like stress about? And that's what they're kind of like, you can fill this space, but you're gonna fill it with the same patterns that you've done before. So, and like, you're gonna be like, yeah, I've waited before, but they're like, I don't want to say this because I don't want to tell you what you are or what you aren't, but they're like, you haven't waited. You haven't waited. Oh, and it just like feels so, they're not saying that in like a you haven't waited way. They're saying like, you have not waited because you have not witnessed how good it can get when you truly wait. When you truly allow the space to grow that beautiful plant or flower or whatever it is. Literally, you have not waited. And it just feels so good being on the other side of this timeline, being on the other side of this. And yeah, again, I love in readings when I get two paths, because sometimes we do need to learn a lesson again, you know? But it's like, do you want to learn it again? Like, you're getting the message right now that you don't need to learn it again. Do you want to learn it again? And so just taking a moment and being like, how can I slow down my nervous system? How can I slow down this need to fill this space with a person, a toxic person, or just another person who fills the space, or a job, or a friend, or I'm almost feeling like, I don't know why I'm seeing like a bar or something, where it's like a community of people. So maybe it's like finding another community that just feels the exact same, that isn't going to be supportive of whatever. They just want you to pause for a moment and honor the pause and just sit in the uncomfortability. And if you sit in the uncomfortability and then hold hope and faith is really the word, in the highest light frequency of your path, that the universe always provides for you in the highest light frequency, and will always provide for you and give you what you need to honor your path at this moment, and that everything is happening in your favor. That's where the magic happens. Okay, people? That's where the magic happens. It's literally that simple and that easy. And the universe is like, please wait. Please wait before you sign the contract, before you do whatever, before you sign another year away, just hold your horses, okay? We know it's the year of the fire horse, but the fire horse still has to drink water and hydrate and fuel itself. And I'm just like picturing a horse like going up to a trough after it's just like ridden through the road through the, oh gosh, I hate when these words happen. Road through the desert. I don't know. When I'm tuned in, grammar, words, they go. Even though I'm just speaking words, whatever. Okay, we'll get back to the point. Just picturing a horse after riding through the desert, we'll use it in that tense, and then getting to a trough, and it just needs to relax for a bit. It just needs to relax for a bit, and then it can be off on its hooves. I shouldn't have brought up this this metaphor. Whatever. You get it, hopefully. So yeah, take a drink of water. It was 1111 on the timestamp. Take a drink of water. Take a pause. Don't fill up all your time. This seed needs space to grow. It needs space to spread its roots. It needs space to strategize how it's gonna bust through the freaking ground. It needs space to then flourish into a strong stem or strong bush or plant or whatever plant you want to be or whatever flower you want to be. It needs space. And it's gonna literally like live the most beautiful life. And like I'm hearing like rock on. I don't know why. It's gonna rock on. Literally. Okay? Like, see my face? Like the energy of like the end of this is so good. I'm also hearing keep doing what you're doing. That kind of doesn't make sense because of the message that we just got of like creating space, but there's something you're doing that is that is raising your frequency and making things feel really good, and you're not rushing with it, you're not stressing about it, you're just doing it and it feels good for you. Keep doing that thing, whatever it is, but honor the pause. Don't choose past patterns. Clock it. Clock when you are choosing past patterns, okay? I'm so excited for you. You're doing amazing. I just heard that. Like, you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. They believe in you. Honor the pause. You got this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your light, and I will see you soon.